Welcome to Queen's Build with AI. I am Shay Jackson. I empower professional women with rising confidently in the age of AI by equipping them with skills and tools to elevate their careers and expand their opportunities. This is Workshop Wednesday. In this video, we are continuing to improve upon the golden prompt formula. I will be showing you what is called shot prompting. Let's get started. Let's take a look at shot-based prompting. There are three levels of shot-based prompting. They are zero shot prompting. This is when you give no examples in your prompt. One shot prompting, when you give one example, and few shot prompting, when you give two or more examples. Let's talk about zero shot prompting first. Again, this is when you give an amazing golden prompt formula prompt, but you don't provide any examples to AI. That way, it doesn't really know what you want your output to look like. And so, what it does, because most LLMs, all LLMs have tons of information they've been trained on. What it will do is provide a response, not necessarily what you want, but something that may be similar in the information they've been trained on. Zero shot prompting is great to use if you want to prompt for quick everyday tasks. So let's take a look at some examples. One, writing a short email. And you see here, our prompt is write a polite and confident email requesting a status update on a project. Give it under 5 sentences. You see, there are no examples. It's just a concise prompt. One of the things that I will say also is in the examples, because I did mention the golden prompt formula, I am not including that in these examples. For the workshop on Saturday, I will be showing the full golden prompt formula with the key concepts in our examples, just so that you can see the difference. Shameless plug, if you don't know about the golden prompt formula, I will link up top the video so you can take a look at the key components you should have whenever crafting a prompt to come up with personalized, amazing results. Back to zero shot prompting. Our next example is creating bullet point summaries. Summarize this in 4 bullet points that are clear and concise, and you provide the text that you want it to summarize. Two more, two more examples. One, finding quick answers. What are 3 beginner-friendly AI tools corporate professionals can use to save time at work? And our last one, brainstorming ideas. Give me 5 ideas for how an HR assistant can use AI to make their daily work easier. Okay, so these are examples of zero shot prompting. Again, there are no examples provided to train or help your AI or your LLM know how you want the results to look. Okay. Now let's take a look at one shot prompting. A one shot prompting is again pretty easy when you give AI one example so it understands what you want when creating the answer. Okay, if you use the golden prompt formula and you include one example, you will yield really good responses because it's detailed, it's thorough, and you're also providing an example along with your prompt. Again, you are giving AI a framework so it can perform better and not try to assume what you want. And that's one of the key differences between zero shot prompting and one shot prompting is that the AI is going to try to assume what type of response you want. Let's take a look at some examples for one shot prompting. Here, email rewrites. Here is the example. Hi, Mark, following up on the presentation. Will you please share any updates by Wednesday? Thank you. And this is all part of the prompt, okay? Rewrite the below email in the same friendly, confident tone. Hey, did you finish the spreadsheet? So what'll happen is whether you're using ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever LLM you're using, what it'll do, because again, this is all one prompt, it will reference the example because you put example in there when creating the response, because it knows, okay, this is the example that has been given, this is what the response should look like. Okay, let's look at another one. Bullet point updates. Use the example, and you notice it's in all caps. I'll explain that in just a moment. Below, to improve the following bullet point: handled daily emails. Now you see example in all caps again. Whenever you are prompting, this is like a hack way of making sure that the LLM understands. It's like matching. So if you put an example with all caps in your prompt, and then at the bottom you put example in all caps again, it knows to identify that as the example you wanted to use. Okay, so that's really important. Again, it's a little hack, and this is a hack, I will say, that was when ChatGPT kind of first came out. I still use it today, and I think it's good to use just in being able to train your model. Okay, and in our example, it says supported 3 executives by organizing communication and scheduling with professionalism and efficiency. And this, you're saying, this is the example that I want to use in order for my response. Instead of just handle daily emails, this is what I want the response to look like. Okay, let's look at one more example, and this is a quick answer revision. Okay, the example says, here are 2 beginner friendly AI tools corporate professionals can use to save time at work. It has the name of the application or the tool, and then it gives an a sentence describing it. And here we see that we have Otter.ai, and it gives 1 sentence, and then Canvas, Magic Studio, and it gives 1 sentence as well. Now provide 3 more tools in the same format, a short name plus 1 sentence benefit for workplace productivity. Okay. And again, now one of the things that I want to say is, yes, this is one example. Now, even though there are different, we have 2 different tools used listed, we know that it's just a short name and a sentence. Okay, and so that is what the AI tool will replicate when providing a response. Now, let's take a look at few shot prompting. Few shot prompting, again, it's when you provide 2 or more examples so that your AI clearly can see the pattern. It's not guessing, and it knows that it can copy the structure, the tone, and the logic that you have been given. And again, I want to mention, because the golden prompt formula is, it's really good, and the reason why I'm passionate or emphatic about it is I know that there's so many people that I talk to who they get poor results or subpar responses whenever they're using entering in prompts in mostly ChatGPT or Gemini. And the golden prompt formula is a way, if you take the time and give it the details you need, it excites me, because it's a way of saying, hey, yeah, I know when you use the tool and it didn't seem like it was working, it didn't give you the results you wanted, try again using this one. And that's why I push the golden prompt formula, because I want you to feel successful. I want you to be amazed at the type of result you can get if you use the golden prompt formula. Okay. Okay, so combined with the golden prompt formula, few shot prompting gives you polished, accurate, professional grade results every time. And I know it's not good to use an absolute, but every time. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples. And just to mention again, this does not include the golden prompt formula. If this is the first time you're seeing a video, hello of mine, hello. That will be a part of the hands-on demo that I do for the workshop on Saturday. Shameless plug. Okay, so for our examples, here we see ensure projects move forward smoothly by coordinating task deadlines and communication, strengthen team relationships by proactively resolving concerns and supporting collaboration. Rewrite using the style of the above examples. Keep track of the things people need to do. So that's your bullet point, but that's how you want your response to look like whenever the AI tool you're using gives you the output. Now, the thing that I will say that's different between the one shot prompting and the few shot prompting, because we do have two bullet points as well, is you're giving more. It is two examples as opposed to one with the one shot, because all we were asking the AI tool, or what we gave it, was the name of an AI tool and just a benefit, a one sentence benefit. But here it's able, the LLM you're using, it's able to, again, you're training it more by giving it the examples. And these two are totally different, the same in the tone and everything, but again, it's a way of training the tool more, of giving it two different examples. That's what makes it different from the one shot prompting. So let's take a look at another example. And here you see, again, we have the all caps. And I do want to go back and just show you the difference. So for this one, it says examples, and I will, honestly, you can put, capitalize these as well. The difference between the two is the examples for this one are given and on the front end, and then I'm saying rewrite using the above style. Okay, but on this one, I am saying use the example below. And you put so much, like if you're putting, whenever you're prompting and you're putting words, you just want to make sure that it's like pointing it out. It's like, hey, look at this. I know I have a lot of words in my prompt, but look at this to make sure you know that this is the example that I want you to use. And that's the difference between the two. For one, like the previous slide that I showed, the examples were given first, and then we gave our prompt. But here we're saying use the example, and we give the prompt, but then below we give the example. Okay, that's the difference between the two. And that is it for part 2 of Ways to Improve the Golden Prompt Formula, Shot Based Prompting. I am Shay Jackson, your AI empowerment coach. Peace and blessings until next time.